Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the BuffRadio.com Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you'll surely feel naughty when you swallow their coffee. Shop Buff Boy Brewing's premium collections of coffee and tea at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Buff Boy Brewing, you can't get enough buff. Here's what's making news this June 19th. As we talked about yesterday, it was a star-studded event for the opening of the Barack Obama Presidential Center in Chicago. We told you about the music artists who were taking the stage, and they did not disappoint. More on them in a second. And there were even more celebs in attendance. They were just guests, though. Only guests, but A-list guests nonetheless. On hand for the grand opening was Tom Hanks, Oprah, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Joe and Jill Biden, George W. Bush, and Laura Bush, Kamala Harris, along with the Obama daughters, Sasha and Malia. Apparently not invited, though, Donald Trump. So you can imagine how distracted Trump was all day since he was not at the big Barack festivities. Barack, or what is he called? Barack Hussein Obama? I still don't really get, but anyway, that's how he refers to the former president. But let's get to those performances because they were amazing. The Roots performed at the pre-ceremony doing songs You Got Me and Bob Marley's Get Up, Stand Up, Kool and the Gang's Jungle Boogie, and Jennifer Hudson performed the national anthem and The Impossible Dream. Christina Aguilera performed Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World. John Legend did Donny Hathaway's song Someday We'll All Be Free. U2's Bono and The Edge performed City of Blinding Lights. Bruce Springsteen hit the stage with Land of Hope and Dreams. Stevie Wonder was there with All I Do and Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours. Come on. Oh, that was a really bad yodel on my part, but it's Friday. The All-Star finale had pretty much all the same music guests, closing out the show with Higher Ground. Shifting gears entirely, in a bizarre twist in the Jelly Roll and Bunny XO divorce, it sounds like they're having a baby even though they've split. As we've talked about all week, the soon-to-be ex-wife posted cryptic messages on social media trashing her exes. It led everybody to believe the divorce was going to be messy, and there's still time for that, let's be honest. But Bunny has come out saying that they're still planning a family. Earlier this year, the couple had gone public with their IVF journey. She said on her podcast, though, that it's not a nasty split and shot down rumors saying that their lifestyles were conflicting, his being all churchy and hers being all porny. She said there's no bad blood between them, and in fact, she says that Roll is her best friend. She revealed that the end of the marriage was on Mother's Day when she said, quote, "We had a little bit of an argument, which I don't think the details are necessary." They kind of are. And in that argument, I was so fed up and said, and so tired that I looked at him and I said, well, then file the bleeping divorce papers. End quote. Turns out he did. As for her saying that the details of the argument aren't relevant, again, if you're going to talk publicly about it, you might as well tell the whole story. We're going to find out eventually, right? Now, Roll has not commented publicly since the world found out on Monday that he filed for divorce last month. So we haven't heard from him, but we have heard from sources close to the ex-couple, former couple, baby-making couple, I don't know. Quote, "The sad part is that Bunny stood by him through everything. She was there before the fame, before all the awards, before his sold-out shows. She stayed through some incredibly difficult periods, including challenges that would have ended a lot of marriages." Well, apparently it did, though. Jelly Roll and Bunny eventually had to be honest with themselves that they weren't building the same future anymore. That's Check of Your Celeb Headlines for this Friday, June 19th. I'm back next week right here on the BuffRadio.com Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by Buff Boy Brewing Company. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you